Shout out to all my broke people for the very low cost of a thumbs up, a comment, and a subscription. You might be able to save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got Mashle chapter 75. Hopefully, we're not splashing at the beach again. Okay, the Bureau of Magic. After Innocent Zero's interference, it was decided that Dot, Lance, and Mash will all proceed to the final examination. Lance put in work. Mash did the most. Dot did good too. Dot, he's a gangster. That's my man's. Okay, we made it to the final exam. They're going to keep going despite the danger. Okay, welcome all of you. Before proceeding to the final exam, oh, here go my man Wahlberg. Just dropping by to say hello. I'm off work today. Yeah, Jack ain't got to work. He's doing his street stuff, man. Jack be in the streets making that money. He's selling dope right now. Okay, you will each be questioned by one of the divine visionaries. You already know they got a problem with Mash, so they're going to try to jam him. You know what I mean? If they deem you unfit, if they dream you flat, be vigilant. An interview, huh? Still strict about the formalities, I see. Follow your guide's instructions as you are called. Jack the Ripper says, also been thinking of changing my screen name to my Discord name, which is True Finder. I thought you was gonna switch it to Jack the True Finder or Jack the Stripper. Jack the Scripper. Anyway, my favorite food, that would be cream puffs. Okay, that was a breeze. Next Mash Burn Dead. Wait, who? They asked him what type of food he liked. I will be taking over as your guide from here. Some weird looking creature. I am a servant beast. You may call me 008, 008. Not 007, it's 008. Is what's his name? Bames. Bames John. You know what I mean? Instead of what's it called? James Bond is Baines John. Or I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hello, you may call me Mash Burn Dead. Follow me and please watch your step. I have heard the rumors about you. They say you do not possess magic. Yes, that's right. How difficult must it be? I can only imagine the cruelties you've experienced. You have my sympathy. Man, look, he's like, yeah, look, see, he told you. Well, it's not that bad. Training my body has, he said, man, I'm doing all right. I get stuff done. I'm smacking people, you know what I mean? You know, he's getting shorties now, Aquaman. You know what I mean? He's still getting money. What's going on? I want my vision back. Okay. Yeah, Mash still getting girls. He's smashing. He's smashing and trashing. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, if I become rich and famous and whatnot, I'm telling you, I'm smashing and trashing. Let's keep it a buck. Because when you down and out, they act like you're beneath them and all this other. No, so when you on top and you in position where you got the power, smash and trash. That's what we going to. That's how you're supposed to do it. All right. This is a really spacious hallway. He said this is a really spacious hallway. Look, this is long as hell. Okay, you don't sound that affected by your situation. Yo, the little beast turned. The little beast turned. He said you don't sound that affected by your situation. He turned into a giant monster. I find that attitude rather great. Yo, I want my vision back as the greatest person to ever live. He just did a super chat. I'm telling you, he's the greatest person that ever lived. There's no one greater than you, ever. I don't want you to ever think that that's the case. There's never been somebody on your level, period. No one. And if somebody said they are, let me know and I'm gonna smack them for you. means smashing and trash. You damn right. Probably because I learned that from Vision. He said that he was smashing and trashing. Actually, I just made that up just now. But cool. I think it sounds good. And to be honest, it's real. When you down and out, man, they treat you like second rate, not and all this other stuff. So when you get big, and now you can do what you want to do. When you wasn't big, they did what they wanted to do. So now that you on and you blue, you do what you want to do. And then they be crying like, why are you being an evil guy? Why are you being you supposed to be a simp like you was back in the day? Nah, too late. Nah, you messed up. Nah, you'd have been right here. You'd have been right here. You know what I mean? If you didn't play me when I popped, you would be right here with me, reaping the benefits. But you wanted to play games. So you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay, what's going on, Super Savage Spirit? Mean, why does the thumbnail on your recent reaction recent reaction look like Dame Dash with an eye patch? Hold on. Which one is that? Oh, you talking about Samuel L. Jackson? I don't know. Somebody drew that. I think. I don't think that's from the actual show. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It just looks like that. You got to ask the person that did it. Man, you see my comment above in Super Savage? Oh, when I told someone at my job about my YouTube screen name, he said Jack the Ripper was someone who awed people. Awed people. Oh, awed people. Okay, I got you. I didn't know that. Me either. I didn't know. Go figure. I thought he just killed people. All right, so the person at your job told you got to change your name. Man, you do what you want to do. Change your name to EDP the Ripper or something like that. Okay, your Marvel vid. Yeah, I know. I just looked at it. It starts with I told someone at my job. Yeah, I seen it. I just responded. What's going on? Just being honest. Got crack all in his drawers. He just being honest. Okay, I thought Jack the Ripper was just kill people. I didn't know. I mean, it makes sense. If I'm already killing somebody, why not? Let's just be honest. If you a killer, you already killing them. They gone. What's the big deal in having your way until that point? What's the big deal? Squad, what's going on, Vision? Now, why Spirit acted like that? He put that weird emoji in it, that shocked emoji. Okay, anyway, I find that attitude rather grating. Okay, wham. He goes for him with the claws. Let's see. Oh no, I hate when I accidentally say something to upset someone. He said, I hate when I accidentally say something that upsets someone. Yo, this dude looks he looks awesome. This beast, this werewolf looking thing. So what you call him? It looks like Mash is a little bit embarrassed by he thinks that the wolf guy 008 is actually embarrassed about what he said. I mean, he's actually mad about what the guy said. But that ain't, I don't think that's it. I think he's just there to test him. Please, this isn't related to anything you said. In truth, I was ordered to get rid of you. What? One of the divine visionaries tried to put a hit on him, right? Which is weird because Super Savage Spirit wants to know what's the big deal with that emoji. No, it ain't no big deal. I thought that you thought what I said was a big deal because you put the emoji on there. Like you were shocked by what I said. It's not I encourage people to use emojis. Okay, one of my favorite future tracks. Oh, just being honest. Yeah, that's why you got that. That's how you got the name, I guess. Okay, anyway, that's one of my favorites too. He got a bunch of them that I like though. But anyway, one of the divine visionaries, we pretty much know who it is. I forgot the dude name is, but we know who it is. The one with the that thing. The one who was there. This is crazy. He seen what Mash did to Innocent Zero, and he sends this guy after him. Are you kidding me? Look, if I was 008, I'd be like, whoa, I saw what he did to that giant monster. I don't want no parts of this guy. You know what I mean? Okay, YouTube police gonna get you for the comment you made above not a lot about the not alive people. They better not get me. Going to make an example out of you. They've already been making an example out of me by keeping me jammed up so long. Okay, anyway, are you familiar with servant beasts? We are cursed so that we cannot lay a hand upon our masters. So we obediently serve them in exchange for tremendous power. Oh, so they get power. We serve them in exchange. Where do they get the power from? So one of the people is he's a servant beast for one of the divine visionaries sit there to knock him off. I guess he got to do whatever the visionary told him. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. Okay, anyway, what you call Mash? You can ready to knock this dude off. Okay, as one incapable of magic, you must leave this exam. Yup, it got to be him. Still going on about, oh, you can't do magic, you can't do magic, you can't jerk off. This got to be him. He said, you can't use magic, you got to leave this exam. Man said, bring it on. So anyway, the beast throws a punch. Mash looks surprised for a second, like he did one of these. So the beast must have some type of surprise. And he looks like Mash is bleeding. He did something special. He drew blood. You did not resist. It kind of hit me that you weren't doing this because you wanted to. Oh, he found out. He said, "Oh, somebody sent you after me, so you don't really want to kill me, so I'm not gonna hurt you that bad." Caught the hand. He's holding him by his hand. Okay, that stuff about curses and obedience bothers me. If you were me and I was ordered to fight, I wouldn't want to have to hurt you. Oh, so he's thinking that the beast might not want to hurt him. That might be true. It might understand our language, but it only has animal intelligence. You need to shut up and just do what we say. Know your place, slave. Oh, the person who's controlling them said it might speak our language, but it only has animal intelligence. They saying that he's stupid. You know what I mean? So the people that's controlling them are evil. They're evil, pure evil, and deserve to die. Okay, know your place, slave. You should be happy we keep you alive. So he don't like his master because his master is a piece of crap, piece of garbage, man. Okay, he's human, but he's kind to me. He's like, what? Yup, here go the dude. So he transformed back into his chibi form. Okay, what are you doing? He said, I'm throwing this away. We ain't even got no milk. He said, you better throw some water on that. So anyway, the divine visionary that sent him, the evil guy, is mad at 008 for not doing his job. Did you even try to do your job? Master order. Forgive me. He's begging for his forgiveness. Man jumped out and saved him. Don't. It's okay. You're the one who has business with me. Isn't that right? Oh, yo, he called him out. He said, you got a problem with me. Let's square up. Square up. Square up. He said, stop sending people after me. Do it yourself. You know what I mean? He called him a coward. He said, you're the one that got a problem with me. You're going to send somebody. You're going to send some soldiers at me. Come on, you do it yourself. Okay, you mustn't. Even a divine visionary candidate is no match for Master Orta. Okay, I'll be fine. He said, I'll be fine. No, you really won't. This much I know. Several years ago, it was when the Majin attacked. The Magi are a species with immense strength, enough that even the divine visionary would be at a loss. So this particular this particular divine visionary was strong enough to beat one of these mad jinns. I guess it's like a jinn, but it's mad, crazy jinn. Yeah, but he beat him. Okay, that's due to how much magic energy the mad jinn possess. A top class human magic user has the same energy as an average mad jinn. The top class ones are average compared to them. The Bureau security forces are made up of the best, and even they struggle. They struggle, but not Master Orta. He and the reinforcement dealt with all of them. Yo, he not just strong compared to one of them. He blew them out the water. He fisted them to oblivion. He did them dirty. So Orta's he's a gangster. Straight gangster. But this guy 008, he don't know MASH. He don't know MASH. He don't know MASH. MASH went up against something stronger than that already. Let's see. Okay. Most astonishingly, Master Orta single-handedly took out 6. So the servant beast or whatever is scared of him. He's like, yo, I can't beat this guy. I'm thinking they didn't see him fight against what's his name, Innocent Zero. They didn't see that. They didn't see it. Because that's why they want to send this guy after him. Mean bringing that energy. I'm trying to. I need to drink a monster before I do a review. Or I need to have a what's he call him, a 5 o'clock energy sitting right here to snort before I do a review. Okay, he took out 6 of them. Okay. It is a human's inborn talent that determines their ability. That is true. People want to argue about nature versus nurture. Nature comes first. You get nurtured after you're born, meaning your DNA is already locked. Now, nature is part of it, meaning you training is part of what helps you reach your potential, but your genetics determine your potential. You get what I'm saying? Your genetics is up here, right? But if you don't get the right upbringing, you might only make it here. But the upbringing is not going to take you past what your genetics are. Your upbringing and your training, hard work, all that can do is get you to your potential. Get as close to your potential as possible. You might make it to your absolute potential, but you can't get past it. Your genetics is like a barrier. You can't get past it. And that's absolutely right. Okay, intelligence, athletic capability, even man. Yes, intelligence is genetic. Some people told me that you could just study. You could just study. No. Studying does not make your brain, it does not change your brain in the sense that it increases your capacity. What am I trying to say? Your brain is set up to work a certain way from birth. And you have to maximize that to reach your potential. You don't surpass your potential. People think that you actually increase your potential. No, you increase your capacity at that point to get closer or even match your potential. But you can't surpass your potential. Your brain is what it is. Hence, people that's born with learning disabilities, they'll never make it to the level that someone who doesn't have that is. Well, unless that person's like below average or something like that. If you're an above average person and you apply yourself, there's no person with mental disabilities, like, and they're learning disability. They're like, they have autism. They cannot compete with you. Period. It's how your genetics determine it. Period. Yes, athletic capability, and I don't know about magic in the real world, but athleticism and intelligence, that's DNA. Okay, yes, effort. Yeah, okay, see, look, here you go. Yes, effort allows you to unlock and nurture that talent. I didn't even read that. So they know exactly what I'm talking about. Because some people say, well, if I put in a lot of effort, what if I work? No. If you put in a lot of effort, you can meet your potential. You can meet your potential, but you can't surpass it. You can unlock and nurture that talent. If you make it to a certain point, all that is subjective. It ain't subjective. DNA is objective. Whatever your DNA is. For instance, let's talk about basketball. It's not subjective. The average person in the league is 6'8". Are you telling me that the people that are 6 foot tall, which is taller than most men in America, the NBA is in America, most men are not 6 foot tall. Only I think about 10% of the population is 6 foot or taller, right? All right. With that being said, how come most of the NBA, the average person is 6'8"? Because their genetics gave them an advantage in terms of height, period, and size. Look at Shaq. He was freaking huge. That's genetics. That's not him training that. That's genetics. His genetics and him being able to get the food he needed in order to grow to meet his potential. So he's like 7'2" or something like that. Anyway, like 300 something pounds, like 320, something like that. That allowed him to be so dominant when he's close to the rim. Outside that, he couldn't do that. I think he only scored 1 3-pointer his whole career. So yeah, he couldn't shoot at all. That probably had something to do with genetics as well. But yeah, him being so dominant with his size, that was genetics. People in the NBA, they're taller because being taller makes it easier to reach that basket, makes it easier to dunk, make it easier to see over top of other players. So that, like, if you're smaller, you looking up at all these people, it's hard to see the court as much as a taller person. So it's going to be harder to do passes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be harder to receive passes. It's going to be harder to get rebounds because you're further away from the ball. You have to jump higher. And you got to compete with them guys. No, your genetics give you that is just it. Anybody, if you find a professional in any sport, professionals, they will tell you that certain bodies, and your body's determined by genetics, certain bodies are better for certain activities, and there are exceptions. There's some freaking natures like Muggsy Bogues. He was only 5'3". He made it in the NBA. That's not normal. Like, well, he made it. So that means no. That's not normal. You're not gonna make it. Only a couple people. He was the only one. The only one at 5'3", the only one that's ever done it. That's not normal. It was his genetics that got him. If he would have been, let's say, 6 foot tall, right? Which is short for the NBA, he probably wouldn't have made it. His genetics made him short enough and good enough where he was able to use his size and skill in order to beat some of the bigger guys. Because he had speed and quickness on him. Because he was so small. And when you guard against somebody that small, it's hard. It's easy for them to slip in between your defenses and whatnot because they're so small. They fit in so many areas. So while you dribbling that ball, he's closer to the ball, and he can snatch at it real quick. So he got like a lot of steals and whatnot. That's not normal. Genetics again. Yeah, your genetics give you your potential. Okay, we went on that whole tangent. You had me going off for 15 minutes, man. Had me going off for 15 minutes. Yeah, ask professionals. They'll all tell you your genetics give you advantages in sports. Well, not all of them. Some of them is not that bright, and they'll tell you, "Oh no, you just work out and train." No, you work out and train, you get better. You can't train genetics. Okay, anyway, you must be the first blessed with talent. You must first be blessed. You must be first blessed with talent. Yes. Master or to possesses the talent to rise above all in this world of magic. Oh, they think he's the next Wahlberg. Oh man, dude, straight gangster, huh? Then look, Mash want to play with him. He said, golly, like, oh golly, damn, you strong. Okay, cool. But he said it in a sarcastic way. I cannot accept you. He said, I cannot expect. He said, Panzer Dragoon Ortiz cannot accept you. It takes just one exception to collapse the system. No, don't. True. It takes just one in order to do it, but more than likely, if it's one exception, it's not going to collapse the system. It could, but more than likely, it's not. Okay, you've garnered support in Wahlberg and the others for the power you displayed against Innocent Zero, but we don't need you. I alone am enough. Allow me to show you. Yo, I want to see Mash use that wand, that dumbbell wand, and see him actually do something with it. You know what I mean? So he thinks he's that. He think he hot stuff and he could beat Innocent Zero by himself. Dude he's strong and he's arrogant. I want to see Mash do something to this dude. Okay, let's see. I alone am enough. Allow me to show you. And I have to beat you if I'm ever going to be accepted. Mash, I gotta beat you. Otherwise, they're not going to accept me. So I'm about to blow your head off your shoulders. He about to blow his head off his shoulders. This dude, I didn't know he was so gangster. This dude was straight gangster. I didn't know that. This was a good chapter. They wasn't at the beach. You know what I mean? And they gave us some good and important information. And we had a little bit of action. We had a little, not a lot. We had a little bit. And we got some more coming up in just a little while. So I'm actually happy with this chapter. Let me see. My aunt told me, most people say, I don't know about most people, but a lot of people say aunt. I say aunt. Some dudes say that sounds uppity. Aunt. You sound like you rich. Aunt. Aunt sounds normal to me. I don't know. Okay, my aunt told me the fake meat substitutes are bad for me. I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about Impossible Burgers or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in it either. She said I either eat meat or no meat, but no meat substitutes. I would do some more research and find out what's good and what's not, and seek experts. Your aunt might be right. She might be wrong. I wouldn't discard her advice, but I would do my own research first. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, thumbs up that video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.